What's up guys, this is Chris. Welcome to my Geckopia channel. In this video, I'm going to review my top 3 favorite Leopard Gecko breeders that I always check before I start new projects for next year. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first one that I would like to introduce is Geckopia. This breeder named John, he worked with the leopard geckos only, and he's been doing this for many years, so that he has so much data, so much information about leopard geckos. If you're just getting started, there's a lot of information that you gotta learn, and there's a lot of things that you have to prepare before you get your first leopard geckos. And in this website, you can basically go over everything. He actually go over everything with the care sheets and the type of leopard geckos that he has in his collections. And right here, if you look at the websites, on here on the right corner, you might probably not see it because I'm covering with my camera, but there's an available section where you can click and you can basically simply look through all the morph that he listed on his websites. The most simple ones, the most old and traditional ones, I personally think, is the Tramper albino. Right here, if you click this one, it gives you all the leopard geckos that has a Tramper albino genetics. Some of them may not do, but most of them do. So if you look at these photos, you can tell the qualities are super good. This breeder worked really hard to get the best quality of the photo so that when he ship out his reptiles, people don't get disappointed with the how they look. Because sometimes when you take camera and shoot these leopard geckos, the camera doesn't come off 100% as it is. So he did really try hard for it so that it doesn't look different when you are actually receiving the leopard geckos. When you actually look into these, most of them have a Tramper albino. If you look at the names right here, this is the basically genetic bourgeois trampers, super giant tramper eclipse. It gives you genetics, male, female. When you're looking through these websites, be sure that you pay attention to this letter right here with the red letter. It says sold out, right? This means it's already sold out. However, you can look for something that is similar, or if you want to go out to a different market and get something that is very similar to this kind, you can just simply copy the name of the genetics and you can put it up on the other websites and you will be able to find something similar, or sometimes some other breeders may do so. But it's very important that you know the genetics so that you can look for something very similar if the Geckopia doesn't have that genetics anymore in the market. Once you look into those and if you find something that you like, you just simply click one of these, and then if you look into it, listed more details, the hatch dates, their weight, and their genetics. Sometimes some geckos do have 66% of hat tramper, 33%. I'll go more about these details in other videos, but this video is just to give you some thought ideas on what to look for, and if you guys like it, you just simply click add to cart and then you just pay at the end like this. And that's pretty much it for this website. But what I like about this website is that he also provides all the resources like leopard gecko care sheet, gecko not eating pays, shipping informations. Everything is listed up here. So if you want to learn more, you can simply go there and check everything on his website. Second website is Gecko etc. What I like about this gecko breeder is that not only he also worked for a long time, he been concentrating in multiple reptiles, snakes, lizard, other type of lizards, leopard geckos. And when I get into his page, I always look all the list and see what's new. And he also provide a new page where which reptile just released on his website, so you can keep track on the newest gecko right here, and snakes and other stuff right here, everything. Let's see. If I click one of them on his website right here on the available chart, what you gotta look for this time, it's a little bit different from the layout that Geckopia has, but they give you all the information on the left side, morph, hat, ready to breed. This basically means if you get them, you can breed it right away and get new hatchlings. And it give you a code where you can track down their genetics, grandparents, parents, genetics. And here status right here, this is important. You remember that you saw a red letter on the Geckopia page? Well, this breeder doesn't really put colors on the letters. So if you see sold right here, that means it's sold on the status chart. And the SR, like these letters are the initial of the buyer. So if it says SR, it's some buyers that has name with the initial of the SR. So that's the only way for buyer to know. But you see their name is a little different initials. And another one is weight, price, and the gender, male, female, and the pictures right here on the right side. I know the price is a little expensive, but there is always a affordable price. So keep looking around and see what's the best for you. And if you're really serious about it and wants to create something super good for your next year, like your new hatchling, for your new hatchlings, I do highly recommend these because these price do worth the price. And not only they were gonna create a new reptile, a new good quality hatchlings, but you can also use it for another projects. Like males, you can use it for multiple females. Although breeders say that it's just good to have one male with a female, but males can be used for other females as well. So if you're thinking about getting a lot of same kind of genetics, you can just buy a good one from here and then breed them with multiple females. Once you look into these, you can simply find all of it. And this breeder also has a lot of things with the different type of morph. Lastly, the most important part is if you look at down here, towards the middle, there's a fat tail and knobtail gecko. These two are not exactly the same one as the leopard gecko. So although fat tail looks similar, they're different species. So don't get confused when it comes to breeding season and you like the patterns of African fat tail and you think that African fat tail can be bred together with leopard geckos. That's not gonna happen. So make sure you look at the name carefully so that you don't make any mistake and you get the successful projects for your next year. And always do research before you get them, because you don't want to make a mistake and spend a lot of money and end up finding out that you can't breed them anymore. And also they do have pages like social media pages, Instagram, Facebook page, so you can reach out to them and ask questions and they will be more than happy to answer all of your questions. They're super nice, they reply you super fast, so free to ask. But lastly, reminding you one more time, but fat tail gecko cannot be bred with the leopard geckos. Never heard of before? Maybe, but you can try. No, I wouldn't try. Don't do it. Have it separate and breed it fat tail only, leopard gecko only. This is pretty much it for Gecko etc. The third one that I want to share is Such Thing. This gecko breeder only focuses on blood tangerine and blood emerald, mandarin, all these type of leopard geckos that has an orange color on it. If you look into it, unfortunately, this gecko breeder doesn't have a website, but he frequently posts picture on his Instagram page, so that if you find something that you like, you can simply contact him through the Instagram and he will help you with the transaction, everything going forward. And if you look at the picture, if you see it or not, but the quality is super good. The picture is very detail oriented and it gives you the code and type of morph. Some of them does. And one of the tips that I would like to give you is they're super popular. Since they're only concentrated in orange, their quality is amazing. Sometimes you gotta wait if you're too late. For me personally, I've got 2 geckos from these breeders and it took me 1 year to wait. If you seriously want them, then I would reach out to him and sign up for a wait list, because you might end up have to wait for 2 years. This is crazy, but the quality really guarantees, and the page owner do reply super quick. So if you do have any question, you can also ask him and they will give you all the information about these tangerine lines. They're beautiful and they look like a Charmander to in my perspective, but I'm not sure how you guys think. But I just like orange color and the patterns are amazing. So you can check these out and ask him the questions. And one last thing that I want to give you is when you're contacting them and if you're thinking about getting multiple leopard geckos, ask them to see if they could give you comp shipping or give you a little bit of discount, because they actually do if you buy more than two or more. So be sure to ask them questions. They'd be more than happy to negotiate price with you. However, it's not going to be a lot. Don't expect too much, but they do give some kind of benefits if you're buying more than one. That's it for today. I hope this video helps. I hope this video was helpful, and if you're thinking about getting multiple geckos, be sure to ask if they could give you some kind of discount. Some breeders do provide discounts, or they may be able to comp a shipping fee if you're getting more than 2 or 3. So don't be shy and ask them questions. It's never hard to ask questions, and if they do, it's good for you. I hope this video was helpful, and if you do have any questions, just write a question down below, and if it's a short questions, then I'll try to reply with the comments. If it's a long questions that I have to explain in a long sentence, then I'll try to come up with this type of video and answer your questions. And also, don't forget about like and share or whatever that other YouTubers do. Go follow all those things, and I'll leave all the links down below for more information. So if you want to check out their websites, or if you want to check out my websites, go do that. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.